Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a total shame that members of parliament are just going to bring in the Republic of Kenya. Just the other day, there was a story of Anjeri when it comes to 17 billion Kenya shillings oil deal. As the investigations are still on, the news is just in, as we are being told, that MPs to visit Saudi Arabia, Russia, in 17 billion fuel probe. Simple question. As the entire Anjeri saga paints Kenya as a banana republic, Parliament, I think, for a good understanding, should focus on scrutinizing the G to G oil deal, not this incident where we are being told that these members of parliament, selected one, are going to Russia and Saudi Arabia to investigate how this 17 billion Kenyan shillings oil deal was a scandal. This is just simply going for a holiday. Because when you look at even the DCIs, they're still continuing with what entails for them when it comes to the investigations. When you look at the Auditor General, is still yet not to come, is still yet to investigate the 17 billion saga, as he has not even come out to start the job of internalizing how and when this 17 billion Kenyan shillings was withdrawn from the public coffers, and who are these people. Because when you look at the members of parliament going to Russia and Saudi Arabia because of this kind of news of 17 billion Kenyan shillings, is it a good idea for these members of parliament to come out and go and visit Saudi Arabia and Russia? They're just going there for a holiday. It is not any kind of investigations. Because, first, this is a misuse of government funds. And EACC should carry out the investigations for the MPs. If they want to go for holiday in Russia and Saudi Arabia, let them use their money, not the public resources. Because everything can be solved by scrutinizing the ship documents from the source port to Mombasa, from source port to Mombasa port. So involving members of parliament and sending them abroad, is that a kind of diversory tactic that will achieve nothing? Nothing except waste of public funds. Because for me, when I was just trying to analyze and understand the reason why these individuals are going to Saudi Arabia and Russia, nothing. Nothing. Kuna kazi mingi ya kufanya hapa. Mjue, hii mafuta ikiletwa ilitoka port gani? Na kutoka hiyo port mpaka hapa, na wajue everything. Everything. Let them just come out to scrutinize the ship documents. Simple as that. Because for me, I will say, these are tactics of stealing your taxes through per diems. Remember, they are earning 300k per day. This is internal issues known by them, and it has nothing to do with going to Saudi Arabia and Russia. More money to be spent by fellows who most likely know everything that went down. How are you going to expect these people to come out with the reports? They are totally going to come with nothing. Totally nothing. You are investigating the 17 billion Kenya shillings scandal. You're going to spend the public resources again. And where you're going to Saudi Arabia and Russia, you're going to be paid allowances just to investigate a scandal which you can investigate in the Republic of Kenya. Why members of parliament? Yet, they know exactly what happened. This is just simply wastage of public resources. At the same time, the money that was lost, and according to the reports, deep secrets that are coming from Njeri's 17 billion Kenya shillings, some individuals understand very well. And imagine, it is just hilarious of these members of parliament to come out and suggest such kind of clueless ideas. We came out electing members of parliament. We never came out electing tourists. So they're coming out to lie to us. They're going to investigate what? And again, we are very keen. Who are these people who are going to investigate this? Why are they wasting time on this when all information is in public knowledge? Why is this thing kind of a banana republic? Things that are so simple. They want to go around the bush, stories after stories. Culprits are here. You're going to Russia to do what? DCIs should do that. Just you want allowances from already distressed Kenyans. I think for me, this is the worst parliament in Kenya has had. This simply conmanship at its best. And for all the parliaments I've seen since I was born in the Republic of Kenya, this is just a simple, useless parliament that you ever had. Uko na MP hata jina yake hawezi andika, hata sign peke yake. Uko na MP ajui hata kusign jina yake peke yake ajui. Na ako na degrees. He's calling himself or herself a doctor. A member of parliament who does not understand how to argue about the CDF. Ajui hata kazi ya CDF ni nini. These are reasons why Kenya is going back to the darker days. Because for me, let me ask, what is the reason why these members of parliament are going to Saudi Arabia and Russia? Why? As a cabinet minister of transport and road is coming out to select 10 member committee to investigate the leaking roof in Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. What about the potholes that are all over in the country? Is this man serious? But again, something that you must understand, the nowadays leaders we are having, they like to travel. Whatever they're doing is not there. And what are these guarantees that these members of parliament are going to investigate in Saudi Arabia and Russia? Nothing, totally nothing. These people are going to enjoy themselves. Then the reports that are going to come out is so useless. You'll regret Kenyans because these people are going to consume our resources. And these resources are withdrawn from the public coffers. They're going to have allowances. Millions of money that are going to be paid. So when you look at even the argument, it's just giving us a lot of worries. Because we have DCI, we have EACC, we have the Auditor General. The culprits are in the country. They are not in Saudi or Russia. Even if the oil came from Russia or Saudi, I think in simple terms, they should come out and investigate the port documents. Let them come out to investigate the documents. That is all they wanted to do. For me, that is what they should do. So if you look at even the way it was yesterday. When you look at even the National Assembly, Anjeri was summoned. She never appeared before the National Assembly. The same thing I want to say is, members of parliament were not there. Walikuwa waine watatu, sijui nani alikuwa anakuja kusummon him. No. And nowadays, the same thing, it was yesterday, that the parliament was suspended for about 6 hours or 5 hours because no members of parliament. Walikuwa wapi? Where were they? It is so shame as the exercise that is going to be done does not have a fruitful end. You're just going to have rhetoric stories that kulienda, kikakua, na hivi ndio iko. I've never seen a kind of clueless, let me say, parliament. This 13th parliament is having a lot of problem. You guys, you just go and sit and relax. Watch the argument of these members of parliament. We always watch them. Kama ilikuwa jana nilikuwa na watch a senator from Embu. Very useless leader. Mimi hata kuna wengine. Hata kama wenye wajaenda shule, they are arguing better than those people who are being called professors and doctors. A senator from Embu County cannot debate well when it comes to the issue of Haiti. He's just giving us fake rhetoric stories that are not there. And them, they are senators earning millions of money. They have allowances, all those kind of things. The way you could see the senator of Embu is arguing is so shameful. It's so shameful if we are going to have these such leaders. Just the other day, I watched also Kawanjiko, the member of parliament of Kiamba, giving us useless debating kind of characters. Look at whatever Edwin Sifuna is doing in Senate Assembly. He's debating, having points. Someone who understands his basis of argument. Lakini sasa, wengi wao, au watu bure kabisa walichaguliwa, wanatoka kwa serikali ni UDA. Na ndio maana, wakati wameleta motion ama bill kwa the National Assembly ama Senate, they just always sit. Wanakaa tu. Wanauliza tu hii swali inakuja saa ngapi. Kwa sababu they always debate first. After debating, they bring the question, the people vote. But when you look at the National Assembly or Senate Assembly, wakileta hizo bills and motions, ima MPs kwa National Assembly ndio wanaargue waazimio. The same to Senate. Wakina Edwin Sifuna ndio wanangangana hii watu. Kwa the other side of Kenya Kwanza is Senate, at least Cherargei na Aaron wanaweza jaribu. Aaron Cherargei na Boni Halwale. Those are people who at least can argue. But others ni kukaa tu na kufanya viketi za parliament kuisha. That is whatever these people are doing. So it is so painful if we are having this kind of leadership in the National Assembly and the Senate Assembly. If truly this is the kind of leadership we are going to have, then we are a clueless country. Electing a leader does not mean, and that is why I always differ with the people who always come out to say, ati lazima ukuwe na degree. Sijui nini ndio ukuwe kiongozi. Kuna watu si hawana degree na hawana paper yote. But when you look at the argument, and even English wanna speak, is so eloquent than even those who are having degrees. Wewe angalia kuna wengine wako na madegree karibu 4 kwa National Assembly. Walichaguliwa juzi hapa. Hawajui anything. Hata English yao iko so down. Kwani watu walikuwa wanasoma nini? Na English gani walikuwa wanaongea? Ladies and gentlemen, for me, I differ. These members of parliament should not go to Russia and Saudi Arabia. We having culprits here. Let them investigate them here. What do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video.